Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we are pleased to welcome you to this Friday matinee performance. Mat 1, as some call it. MAT-1. We have 9 games for you beginning at 12 noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. And if these terms are new to you, we'll make sure to explain them as we go throughout today's performance. We have 2 pick 3s. We have an early pick 3. Beginning in Game 4, correctly pick the winners of Games 4, 5, and 6 to play the early pick 3, and a late pick 3. Beginning in Game 7, correctly pick the winners of Games 7, 8, and 9 to bet the late pick 3. We have the Mighty Ocho here at Magic City with a $3,000 guarantee. That's a pick 8 wager. Begins in the first game, so if you're going to play the Mighty Ocho today, got to get those wagers in before we begin our first game, just less than 10 minutes away. Correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8 to cash in on that $3,000. And then the most generous wager in all of parimutuel wagering, the High 5 jackpot at Magic City. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager that begins in Game 3. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. To play the pick 3. The pick 3, I said, right? No, the High 5. Wow. Yeah. See what happens when I don't read? Blow it. Done. Straight. Now, the High 5 jackpot has plenty of money going into it, so we're going to be well past that $2,000 today. We'll make $3,000. Question is, will we get to $4,000 in that High 5? Andrew, what do you think? A yes or no will suffice.
I think, yeah. I think we're getting
No, just a yes or no will suffice. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's try to, don't be like the players. I ask you something, just, yes, done.
Yes, sir.
No. It has 3 letters. It's STU, not SIR. You're fine. We do have a scratch in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Lamonte is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That affects Games 1, 2, 3, and the doubles game in Game 7. This will be a complete rundown of those scratches of Lamonte. Game 1, post 5, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Ben. Game 1, post 5, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Ben. Game 2, post 2, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Jedden. Game 2, post 2, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Jedden. Game 3, post 7, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Ben. Game 3, post 7, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Ben. There are no scratches in Game 4, no scratches in Game 5, no scratches in Game 6, and in Game 7, finally, post 3, scratch the front court, Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Vuelo. Game 7, post 3, scratch Lamonte, and replace Lamonte with Vuelo. We'll be sure to review that scratch before we begin. Well, you can start making your bets on the High 5 now. We'll make sure that we'll go over that before the beginning of Game 3. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make those wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Then sit back and relax, because post time for game number 1 is now just 6 minutes away. 6 minutes till post in Game 1. And a reminder of that scratch, Game 1, post 5. Scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Ben. Andrew, good morning. How are you?
Morning, Stu. Woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. I think we're going to have a pretty good day of Jai-Alai. I think yesterday it admittedly left perhaps a little bit to be desired out there. Wasn't one of the...
Saying the play sucked?
I wouldn't go that far.
Terrible, awful.
It wasn't terrible, awful. Yeah, not a guy to use those
There were a couple
words,
awful points.
There were some points that were a little bit
and there
wild,
were some fantastic
erratic,
points.
But then on the other side...
There were some terrific points yesterday.
Absolutely.
Especially between El Barba and Ben. I'm still thinking about them from yesterday early.
Those were in my dreams. I know. That's why I woke up so
You
nicely.
dreamt Jai-Alai? That's not a good sign, you know.
When did you start dreaming Jai-Alai?
Same time that my life took a major left turn. So the two.
Shoot.
So let me say, and you're 23, right?
Yeah.
So let me save you. I'll get you together. Just give me your
got a guy?
insurance and give me your insurance information now. We'll get you the right therapist so you can start working through this.
No, but should be in store for a pretty good one today. Second performance of the week. Guys have a little play under their belts and a little bit warmed up for the last, 4 more performances to go on the week. Already a third of the way through. Now we don't have that Saturday evening performance, just 2 today on Friday, one on Saturday, and then 1 on Sunday to close it out. So 4 more performances to go.
I don't really ask for much. I asked for one evening performance. And Scott gave it to me. He saw that I liked it, and then he took it away. That's what he did.
They teased you with it. See, at that point, it's like, you know what?
We could play Nighttime Highlight, and it might be fun. Are you enjoying it? Good, because we're getting rid of it. I mean, it was a simple meeting. Then he had me escorted out of his office again. That's twice this year.
Twice?
Twice. He ends the conversation.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, there's a guy in a black suit standing at the door. And our security guards, as you know, do wear black suits here.
Yes. No. Very well dressed.
And I'm like, is he here for me? And he didn't say anything. Next thing you know, the guy's like motioning me over, and I got to go. Okay. Tough place to work.
Yeah, seriously. But, see, it was fun today. Yeah.
With you, you get bagels and lox when you're going over to the executive office. Me, wow. I got 5 minutes and escort out.
Not even, more than bagels and lox. Got the desk, get some free Splenda, coffee.
Free Splenda. Yeah, that's stuff that people steal at the tables, right?
Yeah. See? It's big that it's free. I'm not one to steal from the table. I've never actually done that with the Splenda packets. Interesting story maybe we can get to later in the program about restaurants and taking things from a restaurant. Not taking. It was actually given to me. But that's an interesting story. We'll get into the highlight now with 3 minutes to go before game number 1. And as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we got the video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance. And that, of course, Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
Well, Stu, I got a lock for you to begin the day. Right, did he say that? Stu's gone. We'll wait to get to that. And Stu comes back here while we have a second. We'll get you up to speed on how the week went, how the week began yesterday. 2 guys got off to a really good start there, 4 wins each. That's Ron and Bueno, holding on to 2nd and 3rd in the championship singles standings, respectively. Ron, 99 wins, right on 99, so 1 more for him. He'd be the 2nd player to get at least 100 wins this season. And Bueno, nice day for him. He's got up over 71 wins on the season. He is now 9 ahead of Ben. And Bueno still holding on to that 3rd and final bonus money slot there in 3rd place overall in the single standings. Stu, we got a minute?
Less than a minute. So do your prognostication, because I know you got to get out of your system.
I had a lock, and then you went away.
Look, I'm going to put my microphone down. I'm going to blow the whistle so that they know that it's time to start. While I'm doing that, you tell people who you think is going to win this game.
Blue a post 2. We're going to go Jedden. Jedden yesterday, say probably wasn't his best day. Taking a look at the numbers here. Hey, 2 wins, 2 places. Played well. He's going to.
So you were on the record as saying.
I was like, look, Jedden had a bad day, but I think, I'll tell you what, the stat sheet says he played better than I thought. He did 2 wins, 2 places, but we're going to go Jedden, post 2 to start it off.
We are ready to begin this Friday matinee performance. This is a Spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, we have Volwello. Receiving in the blue at post 2, we have a Jedden. Vuelo serves. We begin game one. It's a hard throw by Vuelo. Rebote. Powerful backhand. Swing and a miss. Point one. Vuelo first up on the board in today's first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, worn by Diaz. Backhand by Diaz. Diaz, forehand pickup behind the 12 line. Sends the forehand to the side wall where it scores. Well thrown by Diaz. Got to cross that side wall. Point 3. Diaz now serves the green shirt of post 4, worn by El Barba. Catch by Diaz. He winds up. There's the 2-all. Barba on the run. Caught it. Returns it. That's going to score. Point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirt at post 5. This matchup has El Barba serving to Ben. Strong backhand by Ben, caught by El Barba. Scoop by Ben. Excellent forehand rebote save by El Barba. He pulled that right from the wall on the forehand. In and out of the cesta the ball goes, point 5. Now receiving, yellow shirt at post 6. This matchup has Ben serving to Fred. Powerful backhand by Fred. Rebote left side by Ben. It's a 2-all. Takes a big bounce. Fred catches it. Gets it off in time. Here's Ben, midcourt. Hard backhand. Rebote coming out to the 4 line. Turn by Fred. Outside placement. Outside the court. Point 6. In this next matchup, Fred serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Juice. Hard throw by Juice, caught by Fred. Juice on the right side. Ball tipped by Juice at the 9 line, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive wearing the purple shirt of post 8 is Tennessee. Catch by Fred. Tennessee from the left side. To the inside he goes. Fred looks for a rebote. Plays it from the forehand. Picada, the big bounce goes up. Over Fred's head. Fred turns for the rebote. Just got past him. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the blue of post 2, Jedden. Beautiful backhand throw by Jedden. Forehand rebote, missed the front wall, hit the overhead rail, out of play, point 2. 2 serves the returning 1 post. This matchup has Jedden serving to Vuelo. Scoop missed by Jedden, point 1. 1 on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 posts. This matchup has Vuelo serving to Diaz. Diaz, Costado to the inside, goes up. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4, El Barba. Ball missed on the left side of Diaz, point 4. El Barba has 3 points. He serves the returning 5 post. Here's Ben.
Somebody take a picture, you look good.
Forehand rebote, swing and a miss, midcourt, point 5. Ben's on the board with 3 points, serving to the returning 7 posts. Here's Juice. Strong right side, thrown by Juice, catch by Ben at the 11 line. Ben goes back to the inside. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5, Ben. Trying to stop him, post 6, the yellow shirt, Fred. Over serve, ball cannot go past or touch the 7 line. Has to land between the 4 and 7 on the serve. Point 6. Play continues. 6 on the board with 4 points, serving to Tennessee in the purple of post 8. Fred gets a hard serve in there. Tennessee's got it on the left side. Nice backhand. Forehand rebote. Up, up, and away. That hit the overhead screen. Point 8. Tennessee with 3 points, serving to post 2, Jedden. Jedden makes the catch, then dropped it. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. On the court, trying to stop him. The red shirt of post 1, Vuelo. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. No playoff in our first game. 5 places, 6 shows. 8-5-6. Unofficial order finish for game 1. It's official. Coming in first, post 8, Tennessee. Taking second, post 5, Ben. He was substituting for Lamonte. Coming in third, post 6, Fred. 8-5-6 is the official order finish for game number 1. $2 Quinella 5-8, $32. The trifecta 8-5-6, $309.15. Only a 50-cent try. I mean, not everybody's betting an 8-5-6. That's surprising. Just kidding. Yeah, 8-5-6. Not a common number. $2 wagered on 8 to win returns $11.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our second game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Lamonte is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That affects Game 2, Post 2. Scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with a Jedin. Game 2, Post 2. Scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Jedin. Post time for Game 2, 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you all up to the start of game number 2 here, for those fans that are joining us perhaps for the first time, here's a video that will explain in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And the second game is now just under 4 minutes away. Still got a couple extra minutes to get those bets in for the high five. That carryover is just under $2,000 for the high five today. So it should be a pretty big pot there. $3,000, maybe even $4,000.
And if you are betting that, looking ahead to Game 7, Vuelo will be the substitute for Lamonte. Game 7, Post 3 is Vuelo and Douglas. But we got Game 2 coming up next. Game 2, Post 2, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Jedin. Game 2, Post 2, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Jedin. And always a good rule of thumb where scratches are concerned. If someone appears in the program and they have been scratched, it's always going to be a day-to-day decision. Always. Even if they expect that they may be able to come back, and they come back and they have it. If it's a knee, if it's an elbow, if it's a wrist, and there's a ding, it's always going to be a game day decision, always. So,
that was one of the things we said there in fantasy, scheduled to return, but that was,
we did expect him.
Yeah, we did expect him to be back. And,
we did expect him to be back.
Unfortunately, he's not here today.
He's not. So, rule of thumb is always consider scratches day to day unless someone's been pulled completely out of the program.
Yeah, how it's going to work there. If Lamonte is able to return at some point this week, the doubles team of Lamonte and Douglas will remain the team of Lamonte and Douglas, but according to the rules there, if he doesn't come back at any point this week, we'll retroactively give you those points for Douglas and Vuelo because Lamonte was a scratch before the first performance of the week. It was a late scratch, so you will get points if Lamonte doesn't come back at any point this week. But that impacts only
and we don't normally answer questions specific like that. Specifically, but since Brian, of course, is a frequent poster, and this is a rare occasion, we will say no. The answer to your question is no. No. It was known when I made the announcement. And we always start the performance at 10 minutes till. So. But no, specifically no. Moving on.
Right. Yes, moving on. We'll get back to the action here. First win for Tennessee. Played pretty well that game. game number 1 there. That was his 56th win of the season. He's still working. He rounds out the top 5, Tennessee. 56 wins on the year. So he's 6 back of Ben. And if he wants to get into the bonus money, he's got 15 games to make up between himself and Bueno there. So a long way to go, but Tennessee always going to give you 110% effort. And there, comes back around the second time and gets it done. Nicely done for his first win of the week.
We have 1 minute to go till game 2. Game 2 is now just 1 minute away. Final reminder, the scratch game 2, post 2, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Jedden. Game 2, post 2, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Jedden. We're ready to begin our second game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, we have Diaz receiving in the blue at post 2. Jedden substituting for Lamonte. There's the serve. We begin game 2. Diaz had it, dropped it, point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Jedden serving to Fred. Ball ruled to have been juggled in the cesta, point 2. Two on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, El Barba. Jedden from the 7 line on the forehand. Catch by El Barba midcourt. El Barba with a hard throw. That scores. Well thrown by El Barba. Good placement. Point 4. You're welcome. It was good placement. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Here's Wello. Good catch by El Barba. Nice backhand. Sets Wello up for the rebote. To the inside it goes. El Barba's there. Strong backhand by El Barba. Clears the overhead screen. 2-all rebote. Scores for Vuelo, point 5. A well-played point by El Barba and Vuelo. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. Here's Tennessee. Rebote for Vuelo. Swung clipped the side wall. Tennessee's got it on the forehand. Picada, the big bounce. Vuelo moved up on it, just like he should. Long carom scores from the forehand of Vuelo. That was well thrown, point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7, Juice. Going hard to the inside. Juice, get off of the wall. Jeez. Ball roll tip, first time round. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is Ben. Backhand by Ben. Rebote missed. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the red shirt of post 1, Diaz. Ball tipped by Ben, midcourt, point 1. Diaz on the board with 2 points, serving in this matchup. To post 3 in the white shirt, we have Fred. Excellent catch by Diaz. Costado to the outside, stopped by Fred. Fred's forehand stopped on the forehand of Diaz. Fred now from the 12 line. Diaz moved up on it. Point 3. Fred now serves the returning 2-post, Jedden. Hard serve by Fred. Jedden's got it. Rebote forehand by Fred. Jedden moves up, makes the catch at the 5 line, sends it back. Fred with a twist, missed it. Point 2. Jedden's on the board with 4 points, serving to the 4-post. Returning with 1 point, El Barba. Catch by Jedden. Rebote left side. Touch the side wall. Mid-court placement. Rebote by El Barba. He's going for that high bounce off the front wall. Point goes to the 2. Possible game point here for the blue shirt at post 2, Jedden. On the court trying to stop him. Yellow shirt at post 6, Tennessee. Big backhand by Tennessee. Rebote comes to the 6 line. Turn from the forehand of Jedden. Rebote, 2-all. Jedden backpedaling, makes the catch. Good placement by Jedden, crossing the sidewall at the 9 line. That's a nice rebote for Tennessee. Jedden taking out on the forehand. He makes the play. Tennessee makes the rebote, going to take a big bounce. Brought down by Jedden. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Jedden makes the catch at the 9 line. Low to the inside. Caught by Tennessee. Stops it. Nice backhand. Rebote by Jedden to the outside. Tennessee reads it. Stops it. Can't hold on to it. Point and game. Post 2. Jedden. 5, 1, and 3 will play off for second and third place. 5 first serves to 1. Catch by Vuelo at the 10 line. Outside placement. Stopped by Diaz. Diaz throws it back. Going to get a big bounce. Stopped by Vuelo. Hard throw by Vuelo. Stopped by Diaz. 2-all by Diaz with a soft touch. Vuelo on the run. Makes the catch. Point 5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Possible place point for Vuelo. Trying to stop him, post 3, Fred. Hard throw by Vuelo. Rebote by Fred, a long 2-all. That's going to land in. You okay? That looked bad. Point 3. One's eliminated. 3 serves to 5. Sorry, Mike. 3 serves to 5. This is playoff for second and third place. Point and place to post 3, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish 2-3-5. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Jedden. He was substituting for Lamonte. Coming in second, post 3, Fred. Coming in third, post 5, Wello. 2-3-5, the official order finish for game number 2. A good game. First 2 games have been nice.
Much better pace than I think we had going yesterday, in particular these early games. A lot of energy. These guys are focusing a lot better, making good catches and good throws, so I like what we got started.
Absolutely. 2-3 Quinella returning $50. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta 2-3-5. That's first, second, and third place finish. 5-16-20. $2 wagered on the 2 to win. Get you $15. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game. More importantly, the beginning of today's High Five. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 3, post 7. Scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Ben. Game 3, post 7. Scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Ben. And for those of you playing the High Five, we have the scratch in Game 3, post 7. Again, scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Ben. There are no scratches in Game 4. There are no scratches in Game 5. There are no scratches in Game 6. Looking ahead to Game 7, the doubles game. Game 7, post 3 in the front court. You're going to want to scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Wello. Game 7, post 3 is now Wello and Douglas. Post time for Game 3 and the High Five is now 8 minutes away. Good luck.
Shout out to this week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winners, LV Bustouts and BHS. These 2 entries solidified the victory at a total of 175 points with the roster of singles players Douglas, Elbarba, and Jedden, and doubles pairing of Elbarba and Bradley. The winning teams ended with a strong closing performance on the final day of the week, finishing in a tie atop the standings. These contestants were willing to splurge the $11 to draft Douglas, the Wonder Boy, who responded by tallying 11 wins for a roster-high 83-point fantasy output. The only other player that came even remotely close to Douglas's performance was the $10 player Ron, who scored an impressive 77 points of his own. After having spent more than half the budget on just one player, these teams needed to find tremendous value in their remaining selections. So they chose the combination of Jedden at $5 and Elbarba at $4, who dominated the stat sheet in the early games all week long, finishing in 4th and 5th respectively amongst the roster in total points. Jedden rebounded nicely after a lackluster performance in Week 18, finding the win column 5 times to go along with 5 places and 4 shows for a solid 48-point effort. As a $5 price tag, the former Kane and Super Bowl champ outscored 6 higher or equally priced Pelotaris, including Ikeda at $8, Ben at $7, and Carballo at $7. Elbarba also put together quite the strong showing in Week 19, exhibiting a high level of focus and competitiveness that helped him get his play back on track. Number 77 ended with 5 wins, 40 fantasy points, and even more impressively outperformed 9 higher or equally priced players. Talk about some great value from the beard. With only $1 remaining to select a doubles pairing, the winning contestants chose the duo of Elbarba and Bradley, who had limited experience playing with one another. This lack of familiarity showed on the court and in the stat sheet as these two struggled to get into any sort of rhythm. They earned just 4 points on 2 shows, but in in the end, the full team output was still too much for the rest of the field to overcome. LV Bustouts and BHS will each receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt plus a share of the $150 cash prize. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase yet again to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Jai-Alai Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word. And remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyhighlight.com.
And folks, there was the Fantasy Jai-Alai review again. Congratulations to last week's winners, BHS and LV Bustouts. They tied atop the standings there. Winning week number 19. We're back underway for week 20. All the stats, numbers have been updated through the first two performances of the week there. If you'd like to play for yourself, you can head over to fantasyhighlight.com. That's the Jai-Alai Channel's free-to-play fantasy game. As we said, they're completely free to sign up. You go to fantasyhighlight.com. Once you go to the page there's a little banner at the top of the page that'll explain what to do. You click a button that says join this league. You join for free. You create an account, and then you can start earning. Pick your team every week. You pick a 4-player team comprised of 3 singles players and 1 doubles pairing. You get 5 points per win, 3 points per place, 2 points per show, and 1 point per quad finish that they earn throughout the playing week. And then those points are totaled up, and the person with the most wins a piece of Magic City gear, plus the cash prize, which is locked at $150. Right now, we are at 185 active players, so we're 15 short of getting up to $200. So 15 more people need to join. Keep spreading the word there. Sign up if you haven't already at fantasyhighlight.com. That prize will be upped to $200, hopefully, in the coming weeks here. But along with that free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai, if you've been joining us these past couple of performances through last week, you're aware now that we have been picked up by one of the major players in fantasy sports, that is PrizePicks.com. PrizePicks offers a unique fantasy sports platform. It's totally different from our weekly drafts that we just talked about, run by the Jai-Alai Channel. PrizePicks allows you to bet on individual players. You can mix and match amongst a variety of sports. So it's completely separate from what we do there at the Jai-Alai Channel. Now, for a limited time, we are offering special incentives to our fans. If you go to prizepicks.com, use the referral code JAI, J-A-I, when you sign up, you'll receive a 25% bonus match in your first deposit, plus a free entry that'll win you $50. Also, if you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code JAI at sign up, you will qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai, either this season or next season. So it's as simple as that. Sign up at prizepicks.com. Use the referral code JAI, J-A-I, when you sign up. Again, the most important part, make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where we can see the referral code field with the word JAI typed in it. That's the main page where you sign up. The bottom there says referral code, type in JAI. Take a picture of that screen before you click submit to complete your sign-up. Go ahead and then send that photo to info@thejai-alaichannel.com, and then you will automatically qualify to get double the cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Jai-Alai run by the Jai-Alai Channel. We'll cross-reference those, and if you send one to info@thejai-Alai Channel and you're signed up for Prize Picks, you'll double the prize. So if it's $150 and you're the outright winner, Stu, we'll get you $300. If it gets up to $200 and you're the outright winner, we'll double it. You get $400 just for playing for free. The Jai-Alai Channel's fantasy for free. So sign up at Prize Picks. You get that 25% bonus deposit match, that free entry that can win you $50. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That's prizepicks.com today. And that...
I heard my name.
I'd just like to get you involved. I don't want to make it seem like...
Like what?
As you say... I'd just like to keep you on your... say Stu.
I appreciate that. That's very
keep it
considerate
interactive.
of you. No, that's very nice.
In case you want to... In case you're...
It's very nice. But you do know I'm not going to participate, though, right?
I was going to say, in case you flipped overnight and you're...
Not going to happen. Not going to place a bet on Jai-Alai. Not going to participate in our fantasy. Not going to participate in Prize Picks. I'm just going to watch and enjoy Jai-Alai
as
point
it should be.
By point. And when they do something they're not supposed to do, I might point that out as well. That's all I want to do.
No,
I just want to do
really is
that.
simple.
But I do hope people take advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely sign up. I know a couple people have already been taking advantage of that. It's talked about in the chat. They have daily fantasy on Prize Picks for all of our performances. So do it in the matinee. You can do it in the afternoon. It's fun to play along with, and especially if you don't want to bet and you still want to get in on the action, it's a nice little in-between there. It's prizepicks.com. Use the referral code HIGH at sign-up. Send that to info@the Channel, and then we'll double your prize if you win a week of our fantasy highlight as well. So a win-win there.
So that's it for fantasy highlight. Now let's get to a little real highlight.
Yes.
This is game number 3, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Diaz serves in the red shirt of post 1. Our first matchup has Diaz serving to Jedin. There's a serve. Our third game has begun. Diaz, backhand. Out to the rebote. Jedin with a nice rebote on the left side. That one comes low. Diaz got assessed on it. It had the distance, just not the location. Point 2. Jedin's first up on the board in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Juice. Backhand by Juice. Catch by Jedin. Jedin throws it deep. Rebote left side by Juice. It's a 2-all. Does not cut. Jedin's got it. Sidewall play. Will score. Point 2. Jedin's on the board with 2 points. Serving to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Fred. Powerful backhand by Fred. Rebote comes right up the middle. Low and inside's going to score for Jedin. Point 2. Jedin has 3 points. Now serving to the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Jedin serving to Bueno. Rebote left side by Bueno. Catch by Jedin. Bueno from the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Jedin on the move. He caught it. Backhand clipped the sidewall. Bueno's got it. Karam's going to score. Point 5. Well thrown by Bueno. Bueno now serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, Tennessee. Bueno from the 9 line, dropped it. My. Point 7. Point 6, rather. Ben's now on the court. Pink shirt of post 7. Tennessee with a good catch at the 8 line. Nice backhand. Ben on the move to make the rebote. Rebote to the inside. Tennessee comes cross court to make the catch. Rebote left side by Ben. Tennessee from the forehand. Carambola scooped, but missed on the forehand of Ben. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, El Barba. Excellent catch by El Barba. Point 8. Here's post 1, Diaz. Diaz winds up, plays a 2-all. El Barba catches it on the forehand. Good catch by Diaz. There's the backhand, nice and high to the outside. El Barba for the rebote, right up the middle. Caught by Diaz. Almost. 0.8. In this matchup, El Barba serves to the returning 3-post worn by Juice. El Barba from the left side. There's the backhand. Juice missed it. 0.8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, El Barba. On the court trying to stop him. Green of post 4, Fred. Powerful backhand by Fred. Rebote left side by El Barba to the inside. Fred's there. Another hard backhand. A little wild. This one's to the outside. El Barba hangs in there, makes the save, and that scores on the second bounce. Well played by El Barba. That is point and a perfect game. Purple shirt of post 8, El Barba. No playoff here. 2 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-2-6. Results are official from Game 3. Coming in first, post 8, El Barba. Taking second, post 2, Jedden. Coming in third, post 6, Tennessee. 8-2-6 is the official order of finish for game number 3. Yeah, that thing that Fred did there at the end, just basically closing your eyes and throwing as hard as you can, and where it goes, that don't work anymore. In the first year it worked.
I'll tell you what, though, that's a heck of a save by El Barba. Even though he kind of threw it a little wild, that came out all the way out. Tough play to get it assessed on it. All you got to do is get it up on that front wall, and he got the point, and a well-deserved victory for him. Perfect game.
Absolutely. There are your prices from our third game. $2 wagered on post 8 to win. Returns $15.40. $2 Quinella 2-8. That's first and second in any order. $54. The trifecta 8-2-6. $116.40. Up next, Game 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our fourth game, and post time is just 6 minutes away. Don't forget that Game 4 begins the early Pick 3. To play the Pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of Games 4, 5, and 6.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job. I'll play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there was the trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle, of course, about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. Now, if you'd like to watch that for yourself, which I highly recommended, head over to MagicCityCasino.com under the Highlight tab. First button there says Magic City Hustle. You click on that. It can take you directly to the website, or another way you can do it, type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way you do it, of course, it'll take you to the same main page where you can then purchase that film for $5, and from there, you can enjoy it as many times as you like. Game number 4. Now just 3 minutes away, just under 3 minutes until we get into that fourth game. Marks the start of that pick 3, that early pick 3. Correctly pick the winners of games 4 through 6. If you get all those winners right, you'll certainly get this little bonus payout as part of that pick 3. Of course, all depends on how much is wagered into that pool. Depends on what payouts you're going to get there. But 3 more minutes to get those wagers in. We also have the late pick 3. If you missed this early one, the late pick 3 begins before the start of game number 7 and goes through the end of the performance, game 7 through 9. So for El Barba there, just been playing really well ever since, really, I believe it was last week where El Barba, he missed week 18, came back last week, was just playing really well. And here again in week 20, Stu, El Barba just seems to be playing great highlight again. Is there anything that you're noticing in his game that seems much different?
Concentration and attitude.
Yeah.
He came back far more focused. And when we talk about focus, it's something you hear us talk about frequently. And when we talk about focus, it's really focusing on the ball. It's stepping onto the court and watching the ball go into your cesta. In the first, I know it sounds kind of asinine almost the way that I just said that, but it really, that is what it comes down to. After you've been playing highlight literally a number of years and you have significant muscle memory, you can just go out there and just put your cesta up and you have an approximation. You'll see maybe 40 stills of Irastorza catching the ball with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
His eyes, obviously, it just happened to be closed at that moment when the snapshot was taken, because we're talking about a still photo. But yeah, that is a habit. When you're learning how to play highlight, you have to watch the ball come into your cesta and think about it in 2 distinct processes. The catch is one process, the throw is another. They happen within a millisecond, several milliseconds of one another, but they're 2 distinct processes. And as long as you have that on your mind when you step on the court, you'll do a lot better, especially in these early games. And Barba's had that absolutely down pat. He's been focusing on the catch, he's been looking at where his opponent is, and he's been throwing. One of the things we'll throw the ball where your opponent's not. If you can't do that, throw it to their feet. Don't feed it to them. Now, a lot of times when you're just kind of like backpedaling or it's all you can do to make the catch, we just want you to get it up to the front wall. Don't give points away by throwing it off the court.
Yeah.
But if you do have that moment to think about it, throw it at his feet, throw it over his head. Do whatever you have to do to get the point. And with that, we're ready to begin game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Bueno. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Tennessee. Bueno serves. We begin our 4th game. Big backhand by Bueno. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, worn by Jedden. Bote left side. It's a 2-all. Thrown off the court. Point 3. Now receiving in the green shirt of post 4. Anderluck. Catch by Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. Jedden looks for the rebote. Nice rebote by Jedden. Good catch by Anderluck. Carom by Anderluck, thrown beautifully. Jedden makes a nice catch. That's a beautiful throw by Jedden. Nice and high to the front wall, passing high to the side wall, going to the outside. Well thrown by Jedden. Point 3. Post 5 receives. Ben. Point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6. Bragley receives. Bote forehand, swing and a miss, point 6. And our next matchup, Bragley will serve to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by El Barba. Barba with a hard throw. That scores. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Diaz. Rebote left side by El Barba. He's back up. Diaz makes the catch midcourt. Hard throw from the forehand of Diaz. Rebote left side by El Barba to the inside. Catch by Diaz. Backhand by Diaz. He passes it to the rebote. Rebote left side, just above the pad. Soft enough to score, point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Tennessee. Point 7. Red shirt at post 1 receives. Bueno. Ball just missed on the left side of El Barba, point 1. One serves the green shirt at post 4, Anderluck. Ball tip, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. Bueno trying to stop him. Jedin. Fine catch by Jedin. Here's Bueno. Rebote forehand by Jedin. Bueno picks it up in the air. That's a nice catch. Cortada will score for the win. Point. A perfect second round effort for the red shirt at post 1. Bueno, 7 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-7-3. It's official. Coming in first, post 1, Bueno. Taking second, post 7, El Barba. Coming in third, post 3, Jedin. 1-7-3 is the official order of finish for game number 4. We'll have your prices up in a moment.
And results of game number 4 are official there. Post 1, Bueno with the win. Post 7, El Barba taking second. Post 3, Jedin coming in third, 1-7-3. The $2 Quinella there, 1-7 or 7-1. With $2 returns 42.40. Nice exacta, 1-7. Returns 111 even. The $2 try, 1-7-3, 241.20. Up next, we've got game number 5. Game 5. Another one of those spectacular 7 singles matches will be going back up to 7 points. All points doubling after all those matchups there in the first round of play. Got standard wagering options available for this 5th game win play show. Quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagers. We're in the midst of that early pick 3. Headed into the 3rd leg of the high 5. The 5th leg of that Mighty Ocho if you're playing that. But post time for that 5th game is coming your way in now just about 5 minutes.
I love Jai-Alai. I think Jai-Alai's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage, 150 or better, and in the money percentage, 400 or better. I'm going to finish every game that I get possible game point.
And that's Bueno there continuing on with a really nice week. Early going here, 5 wins for him out in front for the Golden Cesta. The Golden Cesta is an award given to the player with the most singles wins each week. Bueno there picked up win number 5. He's been given a couple of extra substitute opportunities here. He's picked up wins in those games, but over the course of the long season needs to do just that if he wants to continue and hold on to 3rd place overall in the championship singles standings. That was win number 72 for him. 10-game lead over Ben. It was down to 4 at one point a few weeks ago, but back up to 10 games separating 3rd and 4th place, so putting a little ground between himself and number 7, Ben.
Sorry, I was otherwise occupied. Did you say something?
No, we're just talking about Bueno. Good win there, 5th win of the week. He's out in front for the Golden Cesta early and 5 wins. Next closest there is Ron with, he's got 4 wins. Jedin has got 3. Picked up 1 as a substitute there in game number 2. El Barba with 2, and then a couple guys with 1. Carbaya with 1. Anderluck with 1. Tennessee picked up 1 earlier today. Ben got 1. Vuelo.
Now, meanwhile,
And
okay,
Douglas.
that's enough about the highlight, okay? So, we were chatting so enjoyably as we often do before the performance. It was a little hectic with scratches and, running around with that. But you mentioned that you started your day with Maximum Vibrance.
Maximum Vibrance.
And it's the first time that I've seen Scott perk up. And since I don't like getting escorted out of his office anymore,
I'm going to have to give the review on Maximum Vibrance.
now, okay.
Well, for those
this
who don't
is
know.
not a shameless plug. This really isn't a shameless plug because I obviously don't benefit one way or the other if anybody else takes it. But my diet is terrible. It always has been.
Both
Always
of
has
us.
been. No, I think there's certain family members that were frustrated with my parents because there is a rumor that Coca-Cola was in my baby bottle at one point or another. But I've drinking Coke basically my whole life. So
Just a rumor.
and I do get fairly regular labs, so I'm on top of my health. But no, I could do things better. But for the last 15 years or so, no. If Lipitor controls cholesterol, eat whatever you want. Don't worry about sugar, all these other things. Long story short, my diet sucks. About 9 years ago, my father, who does eat very healthy, and has always kind of been concerned, since I became an adult. When I was a kid, not so much, but since has always been concerned, recommended a supplement. And so I am a bit cynical about these things, because everybody's always got some.
Everyone's got the magic sauce.
And 9 times out of time, someone will talk to you about something, then you realize it's multi-level marketing and.
It's like a Ponzi scheme of some kind. Yeah,
exactly.
right.
It's like, no, don't do that. Come on. So, it's this program called it's this product called Green Vibrance.
Yep.
It's basically pulverized vegetables.
Yeah.
In their natural state, freeze dried. And so it came under the context of superfoods, and tried it and just naturally felt better. Literally put 2 scoops in water is what I put it in. You can put it in a multitude of different things. And then they had Green Vibrance for a number of years, and then they came out with Maximum Vibrance. So Green Vibrance is all the greens you need every day. Maximum Vibrance is all the greens and all the berries that you have every day. It's a company out of Connecticut, Vibrant Health, I believe it's called.
Yep.
And it's a neat company when you look it up online. So the first thing I did was try to research the negatives about it. The only two negatives that you found out about, one saying, no, this is BS, it's crap, nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's a little on the pricey side, and its flavor is
But if that's it in the world of supplements,
exactly,
and multi-level marketing scheme,
no, but it's a straight. The company's out of Connecticut. They're very proud of their formulation. They make it public. So there were a lot of positives. So about 8-9 years ago, I started just doing 1 scoop of it a day to help offset all the trans fats and sugars and carbs and carbs to make my life have meaning and all that other stuff. And
love carbs. Yeah.
So, and then I recommended it to you last year.
Recommended it to me, and I used the chocolate one, mixed it with a banana, so you have a little chocolate banana smoothie, a little more flavorful. That's why I said the flavor isn't. It's bearable. I mean, at this point, it's not. It's not going to taste like chocolate ice cream.
Your experience
overall
for the last
terrific.
year, really
terrific. Yeah, it's been great. Gives you more energy when you wake up. I just feel like I'm ready to
feel
go.
better, healthier.
Everything comes quicker. Mind's a little more clear. Seriously, it is.
I need
great
medication
stuff.
for that. No, that for me, that's Ritalin. Yes. No. If I want my mind to work quickly, if I want my mind to work at average speed.
And fittingly, I think someone mentioned yesterday, isn't today National Cheeseburger Day? Talking about being mindful of our health. Yeah, maybe we'll have to get some between the performance today. Do a little review for the fans.
You buying?
I can do that.
You bought.
We got paid today.
I'll buy. That's right.
Payday.
I'll buy. In that case, I'll buy you lunch. No, I don't live paycheck to paycheck. Yes, I do. I'll buy.
Yes, we'll buy.
Time to begin Game 4. A spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1. Bueno, receiving the blue of post 2, Tennessee. I don't live paycheck to paycheck. I'm just worried about I just need to die broke. That's it. The day I go, the last day with a cent in my account. Absolutely. Powerful backhand by Bragley to start things off. He scores, point 2. Two first up on the board in our 4th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Jedden. Point 3. Entering the court, green shirt at post 4. Here's Carballo. Rebote by Jedden. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. Point 4. And we'd like to say thank you for the chat for pointing out that I was announcing from the wrong game page. I love that. That hasn't happened in years. That has not happened in years. And what? Maximum vibrance? No Ritalin. Carballo is now serving 2. Black shirt at post 5. Here's Bueno. Bueno on the backhand. Rebote forehand save by Carballo. Here's Bueno at the 7 line. Great catch by Carballo on the left side. Nice backhand. 2 pass. Here's the rebote by Bueno. It's up. Caught by Carballo. Carballo's 2-all scores. Point 4. Entering the court, yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Kubala. Carballo makes the rebote on the forehand, back to the inside. Rebote forehand, we have a swing and a miss, point 6. In our next matchup, Kubala serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Anderluck. Strong backhand by Kubala, thrown from the 11 line. Tipped by Anderluck at the 10 line. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is El Barba. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Ikeda. El Barba from the left side. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Good pickup by El Barba at the 11 line. Low backhand. Caught by Ikeda. Forehand rebote. Swing and a miss. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Bragley. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Bragley on the right side from the 9 line. Just above the pad, Ikeda. Good pickup on the forehand. Bragley from the left side. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Bounce to the inside. Bragley's there. Bragley, good pickup. Backhand thrown low and inside. Ikeda's there. Rebote forehand by Bragley. Catch by Ikeda. Bragley from the 10 line. Point one. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Jedden. Ball tipped by Jedden, point one. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. Ikeda trying to stop him post 5. Bueno. Bote forehand save by Ikeda. Bueno steps in at the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Ikeda from the forehand at the 11 line. Ball tipped. Point and game to the red shirt of post 1, Ikeda. 1 wins it. 4 serves to 6. This is a playoff for second and third place. Good catch by Kubala off the serve. Carballo from the 9 line. Strong backhand. Rebote forehand. Carballo runs up on it. Takes it on the bounce. Blasts the carambola. What a catch by Kubala. That scores. That's a well-played point by Carballo and Kubala. Six places, 4 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 1-6-4. Results are official. Coming in first, post 1, Ikeda. Taking second, post 6, Kubala. Coming in third, post 4, Carballo. 1-6-4 is the official order of finish for game number 5. And a special thank you to Skeet H for pointing out that I was announcing the wrong game. It's funny. Got a big glass wall here. All the players standing out there. Program in front of me.
Stick with the paper.
These problems happen. They do. Rarely. Okie dokie. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 1-6, $27.80. That's first and second in any order. The trifecta 1-6-4, 148.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 closes out the early pick 3. Post time for game 6, just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Outside placement from Cool. Asier goes back for the rebote diving, and that's a 2-ball and lands just in. That will score.
Goes in from the 4 line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a rebote save on the left side. Stopped on the forehand of Jin. What a beautiful rebote. Jin on the run, 2 bounces, scores. side, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm.
Man.
Robote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Robote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-all. El Barba on the run.
Man, oh, man.
And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic Robote thrown by Carballo. Diving save, it's up, it's in, it scores.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable Robote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5-line. Hello. That's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, that was a collection there of the top 10 Robotes from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Game number 6, now just 2 minutes away. You see those will pays for that pick 3 rolling across your screen if you played that. Saw some decent payouts up there. Yeah, there's one number there over the $1,000 mark, perhaps a $1 ticket, but all across the board, not too bad.
And yes, frankly acknowledging the mistake that I made earlier. And I think I'm pretty honest about my shortcomings. I mean, like, ridiculously honest for announcing.
Right.
Yeah, no, I definitely am. So, John, I appreciate that. I appreciate the deity status, but no. Far,
you don't think you're not
far.
on the Mount Rushmore of Jai-Alai announcers? I think
No.
the people would beg to differ.
No, definitely not. No, I can name several announcers who I think that are better than I am. Some still announcing.
Modest, yeah.
Some still announcing, absolutely. They don't have this format, this conversational format.
It gives us an edge a little bit because we can be
because no one else does it.
Yeah.
And again, we're almost a year into it, so am I sold on it? I don't know. I know that I'm required to do it if I want to maintain my employment. So in that regard, yes, it's genius. It's pure genius. Whoever came up with this idea, brilliant. But, everybody who knows me knows that the emphasis should be on the court.
Sure.
The emphasis should always be on the players and should always be on the court.
Well, this
always.
keeps, fans engaged throughout the performance. I think that's one of the things, in particular with horse racing, a lot of people complain about is there's so much time between the races, and there was
quiet because I believe that there's a horse announcer, a very good horse announcer.
No, there's nothing
Someone
about
who was
horses,
once described
negative.
as the best horse announcer, maybe.
I've heard that.
I've heard
nothing
that.
negative
Who actually
about
pays
horses.
attention here.
But that's one of the things. There's a lot of time. So this, I think, gives fans at least a little something instead of just waiting around watching the odds go down. It keeps it interesting for them.
We're ready to begin game number 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt of post 1 is Carballo. Receiving the blue of post 2 is Ben. Carballo serves. We begin our 6th game. Ben comes strong from the forehand. Good catch. Almost by Carballo. Just missed it on the left side. Point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, worn by Douglas. Scoop by Ben. Beautiful catch. Hard throw to the inside. Douglas makes a difficult rebote from the 11 line. Scoop missed by Ben, point 3. Good effort by Douglas to keep that point alive. Douglas gets the point. He serves to the green shirt opposed 4. This matchup has Douglas serving to Ron. Big costado to the inside. Comes out to the 7 line on the rebote. Ron throws it from the forehand. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Catch by Ron. Ball goes off the tip of Douglas's cesta, point 4. And our next matchup, Ron will serve to the black shirt of post 5. Here's Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Ron. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Hard to the inside. Will score. Point 4. Anderluck receives. Yellow shirt at post 6. Forehand rebote by Anderluck. Jai-Alai. From the forehand of Ron scores, point 4. Four on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7. Kubala receives. Kubala makes the catch. Back to the inside he goes. Ron's going to look for a rebote. Difficult rebote from the 11 line. Soft touch. Kubala's got it. Inside placement. Will score. That's a well-played point by Ron and Kubala. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, we have Bragley. Got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. Escapa from the forehand of Bragley. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the red shirt of post 1, we have Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Rebote by Kubala. Catch by Carballo. Carballo goes deep. Caught in the air by Kubala. Kubala sends it back. Rebote comes to the 8 line. It's missed. Point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Ben from the left side. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Ben. Kubala moves up, takes it in the air. To the inside he goes. Ben for the scoop. That was juggled. Point 7. Straight point, straight possible game point here for the pink shirt of post 7, Kubala. On the court trying to stop him in the white shirt of post 3, Douglas. Excellent serve by Kubala. That's a good catch by Douglas. Douglas moves up, takes it in the air. Strong backhand. Low rebote. Scores. Point 3. Play continues. Douglas on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5. Here's Ikeda. Kato, rebote left side. Douglas from the 8 line. Throws a carom. That's in. Point 3. Possible game point for Douglas in the white shirt of post 3. Trying to stop him. Anderluck. Strong forehand rebote caught in the air by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Rebote left side by Douglas. Anderluck on the forehand. Catch by Douglas. Lays it up. Caught by Anderluck. Anderluck goes deep. That's a strong backhand throw by Anderluck. Douglas puts it back to the inside. Forehand rebote by Anderluck. Catch by Douglas. Hard backhand. Caught in the air by Anderluck. Picada goes up. Douglas brings it down at the 9 line and lost it. Point 6. Play continues. Anderluck's on the board with 2 points. He serves the returning 4 post. In the green shirt, we have Ron. Ron on the backhand. Goes deep. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Here's Ron from the 8 line. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. That's a beautiful catch. Nice forehand throw. Rebote by Ron. Catch again on the forehand of Anderluck. Rebote 2-all attempt goes to the pad. Point 4. Possible game point. Green shirt of post 4. Ron. Trying to stop him. Post 8. Bradley. Good catch by Bradley off a good serve by Ron. Ron on the rebote to the inside. Bragley trying for it on the forehand, missed. Point end game, green shirt of post 4, Ron. 4 wins it, 7 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish, 4-7-3. Coming in first, post 4, Ron. Taking second, post 7, Kubala. Coming in third, post 3, Douglas. 4-7-3 is the official order of finish for Game 6. And your prices will be up in just a moment. Moments up. $2 Quinella 4-7. That's first and second in any order. $39.40. Trifecta 4-7-3. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $221.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 7th game, a spectacular 7 doubles match. It's played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. It's our only doubles game in this performance. There is a scratch. Game 7, post 3, scratch Lamonte. Replace Lamonte with Vuelo. Game 7, post 3, scratch Lamonte. Replace Lamonte with Vuelo. Game 7, post 3 is now Vuelo playing with Douglas. Game 7 will also conclude the high 5 and begin the late pick 3. Once again, if you enjoy pick 3 action, last pick 3 of this game is 7, 8, and 9. Post time for Game 7, the late pick 3, now just 6 minutes away. Good luck. And looking at those will pays, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6.
Wow.
All alive going into with $2,940. So if the 4, 7, or 8, so the 4 is Bueno, Tennessee, 7, Freddie, Keita, 8, Jedden and Ben. Oh, I should just go over there and tell Jedden and Ben, hey, the betting public don't think you can do it, guys. I'm not the one to tell you, but, you know.
Yeah, both of those guys, if they get a little extra motivation, they're...
Huh?
No, I was saying they get a little extra motivation. Both of those guys.
Exactly. It's like I don't want to be the one to light a fire under you, but the betting public thinks that you guys are going to pass out at the service line.
And interesting, Bueno and Tennessee, that pairing from the first doubles tournament, played really well together, and then ever since we've started back up with doubles, they haven't been quite the same. They haven't had the same energy level, same communication. It's just been a little bit off, so kind of surprised that playing out of the 4-post, maybe they weren't one of the combination that's been taken. But look, I mean, you got 5 of the 8 numbers up there. You really can't cover all of them, so...
No, you can. You can bet all. It gets a little pricey.
Yeah, it'll get up there, but...
It does get a little expensive. We're well over 2,000. I thought we easily had 3,000, but we're just literally just under $3,000 there.
I tell you, if this carries over,
$940. If this carries over, there will be more.
Looking at right around what? Over 2,300 in that carryover, which would be one of the highest we've seen here in recent days. But that high 5, I mean, look, getting tougher to predict, and especially this week here. You got those games 4 and 5, which are really true middle games. You got no Douglas, you don't have Ron there, and you have some of those guys that are the higher level of the early games and sort of the lower level of the feature games paired up in that. So it's just a matter of who's playing well that day, and all those guys really have the chance 1 through 8 in games 4 through 5. So those make it particularly difficult. And then this doubles game. I'll tell you what.
The 3 is looking, I'm just watching this practice, and that's all I'm basing it on. The 3 is, Vuelo's obviously come back from having been out with illness for over a month, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's come back absolutely on fire. He's got muscles on top of his muscles, which don't necessarily help in highlight, but he's got a high degree of motivation as far as his play is concerned. Douglas didn't win that last game, so we know he's not happy about that.
You got to think that singles-wise, he's going to get back on the board here. Only 1 win this week, Ron with 5.
No, Douglas in game 8 and 9 is going to... What are his post positions looking ahead? Douglas...
2.
in game 8, post 2. Yeah.
2 and 7, about as opposite as you can get. Good opportunity there out of the 2, but
it would be hard not to take.
I was going to say his win percentage out of the 7 is probably higher than most players on the roster.
They can see the color of the jersey they're wearing. There's no question about it. They know that if they're in that 5, 6, 7, there's a possibility they're not going to get up again.
Yeah, and they really got to run it out from there. So,
God bless spectacular 7 scoring.
Well, that's the thing with those. 9-point game, and for Douglas, that's an advantage there. Game 9 playing out of post 7, way more likely to get back up that second time. But in the doubles, he played with Vuelo yesterday. They have one of the 2 wins already, so that team, as you said there, they looked like they could be the prohibited favorite going in. Pretty good pick.
But these teams look different. Carballo and Diaz look...
They've been playing way better than they had for a couple of weeks. They look
strong. Anderluck, Kubala... Anderluck, and they both on an individual places have played really well. Juice and Ron, Juice basically hangs out there, covers the rebote on the outside. Fred and Ikeda.
Say Fred and Ikeda, only team on the board in both of their appearances this week. 2 for 2. They have a place in the show looking for that first win, but can't take anything away from that pairing. They've been playing much better as well.
It would be funny just to turn over my right shoulder and say, hey, Jed, public not a fan of you in this game, buddy. Don't know what it is. Maybe next time. Because he's just so fiercely competitive. He said, they don't think I can win? And then all of a sudden you see him diving and bouncing. And
well, that's what he did. He had that fine. He said, look, you get the win. Goes right in the trash. And see what he did in that instance. So wouldn't be surprised there. But what do they got? Post 8? Yeah, that purple team. That's a team that can run it. All they need is a couple of points. Both of those guys, we'll say Ben has been... by his standards, very streaky. Either he's catching every ball that comes his way, he's just an absolute brick wall, or he's just been making kind of just mistakes that not typical of him. So, that team, if they can get hot, all they got to do is win 4 points out of that 8 post. That's a couple interesting numbers that can really make this high 5 carry over. When they had Game 7 as the singles game, really, you got Douglas and Ron who are winning a bulk of those games. Taking a look at their winning percentages, Douglas is right under 40%, Ron over 30%, so pretty much, right around 70% of those games, it's one of those 2 guys, so you don't have to spread out the combinations as much. So that high 5, as you see there, money spread out across the board. That 7th game, switching it to doubles, really does make all that difference.
Last year, Douglas used to wait until I printed out the results and the statistics. I printed them out every performance and had them out. And he always wanted, if he saw himself go under 40%.
Yeah, I think that this is the first time in a while
not happy.
That win percentage had been up over 40%. He's back down 39.73. So I think one win will get him right back over that 40% mark, but still 67.
Last call for all wagering in Game 7. Final reminder of the scratch, Game 7, Post 3. Scratch Lamonte, replace Lamonte with Vuelo. Let's begin Game 7.
All right, let's begin. Game time.
This should be fun. Doubles always is. Time to begin our 7th game. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Point double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, Post 1, we have El Barba and Bragley. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, Anderluck and Kubala. Served by El Barba. We begin Game 7. Bragley from the 13 line. Catch by Kubala. Bragley from the forehand. Ball tipped. Point 1. White shirt at Post 3. Vuelo substitutes for Lamonte in the front court. Douglas is in the back. Powerful backhand by Douglas. El Barba on the run. Right to the inside. That's a scoop by Douglas. And a strong backhand follows, caught by Bragley behind the 12 line. That touched the overhead screen. Out of play, point 3. Entering the court, the green shirts of post 4. This matchup has Vuelo serving to Bueno and Tennessee. Bueno going for the serve. Missed it. Point 3. Vuelo and Douglas on the board with 2 points. Vuelo now serves in this matchup to the black shirts of post 5. Team of Diaz and Carballo. That is an excellent double serve by Vuelo. Point 3. Three on the board with 3 points, serving to post 6. The yellow shirts receive Juice and Ron. Juice going for the serve, knocked it down. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Receiving the pink shirts of post 7, Fred and Ikeda. Here's Douglas from the 12 line. Big reach by Douglas. Catch by Ikeda. Juggling on the catch of Ikeda, point 3. 3 post has 5 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts post 8, Jedin and Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Robote left side. Caught in the air by Jedin. Tejada, that's a bold shot. He was standing there. That was bold. And it scored. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Anderluck Kubala return. Catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Robote comes to the 7 line. Turn from the left side. A split placement. Picked up by Anderluck on the left side. Jedin going for it. Missed it. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Serving to post 1. Returning in the red shirts are El Barba and Bragley. Catch by Anderluck at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Here's Bragley from the 13 line. Anderluck with a reach, makes the catch. Picada, the big bounce. What a catch by Bragley, deep in the backcourt. Scoop by Anderluck. Scoop by Bragley. Bragley changes it up with the Tejada. Anderluck gets up there to make the catch. Here's Bragley from the 12 line. Lays it up. Anderluck makes the catch midcourt. Outside placement stopped on the forehand of El Barba. Carambola by El Barba. What a well-played point by all 4 players on the court. Point goes to the 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Bueno and Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand at the 12 line. Hard throw over the top. Good pickup by Anderluck. Tennessee from the 12 line. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Kubala. Tennessee makes the catch deep in the backcourt. Anderluck tipped the ball away. Point 4. Here's post 5, the black shirts, Diaz and Carballo. Diaz picks the serve. There's the backhand. Goes over Bueno's head to the forehand of Tennessee. Carballo with a hop. Didn't have to hop. Tipped it away. 0.4. Four on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Juice and Ron. Catch by Bueno. Strong backhand. Good catch by Ron. Catch by Bueno. Hard to the inside. Ron's there. Ron goes deep. Tennessee makes the catch. Tennessee, nice backhand. Ron on the forehand at the 12 line. Tennessee, good catch at the 13 line. Big bounce. Brought down by Ron at the sidewall. Great catch. Here's Tennessee. Tennessee, strong forehand. Going to pass to the rebote. Ron keeps it for himself. Soft touch. Bueno makes the catch. Throws the carom. 2-score, 0.4. Possible game point here for the green shirts of post 4. Bueno and Tennessee on the court trying to stop them in the pink of post 7. We have Fred and Ikeda. Rebote forehand, nicely played by Bueno. Here's Ikeda. Tennessee, great catch. Got that backhand off in time. Another great catch by Tennessee. That's a beautiful catch by Tennessee. Bueno from the 9 line. Hard backhand, caught by Ikeda. Outside placement by Ikeda. Beautifully executed by Ikeda. 0.7. Play continues. 7 on the board with 2 points, but returning with possible game point. Post 3, Vuelo and Douglas. Over serve. Point and game to the white shirts of post 3, Vuelo and Douglas. No playoff here. 4 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-4-2. And that's why it's called gambling and not investing.
4. That one number that was uncovered there. We talked about that team. That was by far the best Bueno and Tennessee have played.
That was absolutely terrific.
In a while. So that was good
great
to see them return there back to at least pretty good form for that team. And had a shot there. Had a shot to have it carry over. That's tough.
4 played very well. We spoke about them kind of minimally, but no, Bueno played great.
And then just give it to him with that overserve there. That's the
that's
second
just
time
tragic.
around there.
Yeah,
that's
that
unfitting
serve
way
was
for
awful.
that game to end.
Yeah. Coming in first, post 3. Vuelo and Douglas taking second, post 4. Bueno, Tennessee coming in third, post 2. Anderluck and Kubala. $2 Quinella 3-4, 25-20. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta 3-4-2, 168-60. The high 5 was hit. 8-1-1, 4-3. All 5 numbers, 1 ticket, returning $2,940 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 8. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 8 concludes. The mighty Ocho provides the second number for the late pick 3. Other than that, a singles game. Post time for game number 8. Now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of. You like highlight?
I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
Game 8 now just under 5 minutes away, and something we forgot to mention, we made such a big deal when it happened for Douglas, their first guy to eclipse 100 wins. Ron won Game 6. That was win number 100 on the year for him, so much deserved. Congratulations goes out to number 12. And he's, tell you what, he's gaining a little bit of ground on Douglas. I mean, that lead was up in the mid-20s a couple points a few weeks ago. Now back down to 18 games. And this week in particular, week 20, Ron tied with Bueno for the lead for that Golden Cesta, most singles wins. 5 wins already in his he's played in only, is coming up here, will be his 8th game. It's been in the money 6 of his 7 games thus far. It's pretty good there. Douglas has been in the money 4, but 1 win, 1 place in 2 shows for him, so got to expect that Douglas, this game playing out of post 2, figure he's got to get back on track, but as you said just a few moments ago, that's why they call it gambling.
Not investing. Question forwarded to us from the Jai-Alai Channel. From Pete. I think you talked about this before, but I want to ask again. Do you think Douglas should be more aggressive? Seems to me that he lets these guys hang.
Very, very interesting question. Yeah.
One thing that you have heard me say, Pete, and one thing that the players have been trained is that when it comes to throwing shots, so anything beyond catching and throwing and rebote is the ability to throw the shot, regardless of what the shot is that you're throwing, the knowledge of when to throw it, and the confidence to throw it. Those are the three things involved in throwing a shot.
Sure.
And if they're not all in place, don't throw it. That's the advice that's given. Douglas has a tremendous amount of confidence in his ability to catch, rebote, and throw consistently, obviously, to the front wall, and to do so with power. He has the most confidence throwing it hard to the left side of his opponent. So catching it on the right side and basically blasting it to the inside. We see Carballo often doing the same thing. He has less confidence where those shots are concerned. So whereas, folks who have followed traditional highlight for a number of years, like for instance in doubles, you're always looking for the front quarter to pick the serve and kill it before the serving player runs up the side to catch it and try to stop it. So if you have someone who's serving in highlight, in doubles, who's fast and catches well, you want to make sure that you're really careful and choosy about when you throw that shot. Because the last thing you want, like let's say in the 90s, a lot of people make references to the 90s, that's obviously when I was. Last thing you want is to throw a shot and see a smile on Michelena or Ara's face as they're catching your 2-all on the right side. About the 4 or 5 line, and they're about to cram it up your cesta.
Right. Well, I mean, we see Ron all the time get it there on the outside on maybe shots that perhaps clip the side wall. He gets up there about the 5 or 6 line, and his ability to kill it from there.
Exactly. So the confidence is the big thing there, and so Douglas is confident when it comes to shots, but he's more confident over out catching his opponent, powering it to the inside. There'll be times where you see, one of the obvious offenders who I get on all the time is Carballo with his shots. He'll throw shots that sometimes he doesn't have any business throwing. Bueno feels under a certain amount of pressure and throws the ball 3 feet out. It's one thing if you throw the shot and you miss, it hits the line, which is out, or it misses by 2 inches or something like that. There's no issue with that. But if you're consistently throwing the ball way off the court, it's like, come out here when we're not playing and practice that shot and then throw it. So I would say the confidence is that Douglas consistently believes that powering it to the inside and just out catching one more than his opponent is going to get him into the win column more so than throwing a shot.
And certainly to this point in the season, that philosophy working well for him. As you said, there's still 18-game lead over first place, even though this week Hasn't been going that well, but that's been, kind of the theme these past few weeks. Slow out at the gates for Douglas, and usually this middle part of the week, he starts to pick it up. So here's an opportunity here. He's got a good post. Let's see if he can do it. Game 8.
Ready to begin our 8th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 with a great big smile on his face is Ikeda. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Douglas. Ikeda serves. Game 8 has begun. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Douglas at the 11 line. Picada, the big bounce. Cut off in the air by Ikeda at the 5 line. Reverse by Ikeda. Played from the left side on the rebote of Douglas. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Douglas takes the ball on the hop. Almost took the ball on the hop. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. Point 1. First point goes to Ikeda in the red shirt of post 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Anderluck. Excellent catch by Anderluck off a good serve by Ikeda. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Big backhand by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Rebote left side. Not enough. Point 1. Ikeda has 2 points. He serves to the green shirt of post 4. In this matchup, we have Ikeda serving to Carballo. Beautiful backhand throw by Carballo. Forehand rebote. Carballo takes the forehand rebote. Almost. Just missed. Point 1. Yes, Ikeda, if you didn't get out of the way, that was probably going to hit you. Ikeda has 3 points. He serves to the black shirt of post 5. Kubala. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Cortada scores. Point 1. It's 4 straight points for Ikeda. He now serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, Ron. Catch on the left side of Ron. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ron, 2-all. Way out. Point 1. 5 straight points for Ikeda. On the court, ready to receive. Pink shirt of post 7, Bueno. Beautiful forehand rebote to pass by Ikeda. Bueno on the rebote. He makes the save. Ikeda makes the catch at the 5 line. Throws the carom. That's the right combination right there. Beautifully executed by Ikeda. Point 1. Straight points to a possible game point here for the red shirt of post 1, Ikeda. Trying to stop him. The purple shirt of post 8. Here now to complete the first round of play. Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ben. Almost. That is point and a perfect game with no other points on the board for the red shirt of Post 1, Ikeda. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Playoff for second and third place to 6 points. 2 first serves, 2, 3. Anderluck over the top. Picata shoots straight down. That's a beautiful throw by Anderluck. He's got a rebote coming into him now. Makes the save on the forehand. Douglas winds up. Soft touch on the 2-all will score. Point 2. Two on the board with 2 points. Serving to Post 4. Receiving is Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Another 2-all. Carballo stops it on the forehand. Blasts the forehand high. That's a great catch. Carballo almost took one right in the thigh, high thigh. Douglas, what a catch he makes on the forehand. That's beautiful. Here's Carballo. Missed it the first way. Goes for it the second way. Missed that. Point 2. Possible place point for Douglas in Post 2. Trying to stop him. The black shirt of Post 5, Kubala. Rebote left side by Douglas. Catch by Kubala. Douglas looks for the rebote. To the outside he goes, where it scores. Point and a second place finish for Douglas in Post 2. 6-7, 8-3, 4 and 5 will pair off in playoff for third place. 6 first serves to 7. Excellent catch by Bueno on the left side off a good serve by Ronron. Ronron from the left side goes deep. 2-all rebote. Stop. Ronron took his eye off the ball. Don't see that every day. Point 7. 8 now serves to 3. Anderluck over the top. Picata straight down. That is a picture-perfect Picata. It's brought down by Ben. Ben's Picata. Scores. Point 8. 4 now serves to 5. Excellent serve by Carballo. A good catch by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Kubala. Scoop by Carballo. Soft touch. Kubala reads it. Stops it. Returns a 2-all. Good thought, but it's about, well, it's several feet out. Point 4. 7, 8, and 4 remain in the playoff for third place. Bueno serves to Ben. Bueno makes the catch, winds up. It's a 2-all, and it's out. Point 8. 8 on the board with 4 points, serving to Post 4. Carballo. Possible show point for Ben. Big backhand by Carballo. Rebote 2-all by Ben. Beautifully executed. If that didn't take down the screen, I don't know what will. And the zip ties go flying. Point and a third place finish for Ben. 1-2-8. The official order finish for game number 8. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Ikeda. Taking second, post 2, Douglas. Coming in third, post 8, Ben. 1-2-8 is the official order finish from Game 8. There are your prices. $2 quinella, 1-2, $15. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta, 1-2-8, $416.40. $2 wagered on 1 to win returns $13. The Mighty Ocho, 828-11-431. 5 of 8 numbers returning $28.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play, offering your only superfecta wagering opportunity in this performance. But don't fret, we have another performance coming up at 4 p.m. Post time for Game 9. The superfecta is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And for the finale here in this first matinee performance, we got 9 more games starting at 4 p.m. We got a video here that's going to explain some of the subtle differences between the 7 and 9 point games, because this 9th one is a superfecta 9-point singles match. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And Game 9, superfecta game here, coming up in just about 4 minutes. And Stu starting to get a little hungry because it is National Cheeseburger Day. I just double-checked, 9/18. There's actually a website that tells you where they have deals.
I buy, you fly?
Well, yeah. That
I'm
works
going to
for
give
me.
you my debit card and my PIN. How about that? Go wild. You can only go wild with whatever the company gave me today. So that's as far as. So eventually it's going to. Yeah, food for everyone. Yeah, I just don't want to move. That's the whole thing.
Fair enough.
If you're cool moving, I will definitely buy.
I'm trying to think of a place to go. Yeah, I don't really want McDonald's like a Big Mac. I mean, I get that almost every other day.
Actually,
so.
if you are interested in a hamburger and also
Yeah.
or cheeseburger, Magic City's hamburger. We obviously there's none in the casino right now. There's none in the poker room because that's against COVID mitigation policies. But up in the what's its name, in the sports club, I believe that they have cheeseburgers.
Haven't had the Magic City cheeseburger.
You really haven't? No,
I actually have not.
All wise ass comments aside, the cheeseburgers here are really good.
Are they similar to the sliders they had?
No, they're better.
Because I had better than those sliders.
Better than those sliders.
I tell you,
the
Bar's up there now.
The hamburgers here are very good.
Yeah, fries, burgers. Obviously doesn't rival the empanadas, but it's not National Empanada Day. I'll tell you what, don't know when that is, but
National Empanada Day?
Has to be. I mean, if there's a National Cheeseburger Day, you don't think there's a National Empanada Day?
Not in this country, I don't think there is.
Down in South Florida, I guarantee.
Probably in Miami there's a National
Empanada
Empanada
Fest.
Day. Yeah.
There may be a festival.
Careful. If Scott's listening, I promise you,
I'll run it.
We're about to have an empanada. Guys, I had an idea. That's how it all starts.
I'll take control of the whole event. We'll put it out in the parking lot. Empanada Fest.
But we did have what's it called? Something Palooza with the Croqueta Palooza.
Croqueta Palooza.
Croqueta Palooza. So Empanada Fest.
Croqueta. I mean, I'll tell you what.
Welcome to South Florida, folks.
Still pretty good. I would consider that more of like a snack. Those croquetas. I mean, empanadas, croquetas, kind of in the same family.
You just pissed off a bunch of like croqueta farmers. You just said they're kind of a snack. Kind of a snack. My family lived on croquetas from 1963 to.
I could live off of croquetas.
I couldn't. I'm not.
You're not a fan?
No.
Anything that's fried with meat, cheese inside, I'm sold. I'm Italian, so.
And my only problem with empanadas is that occasional. What the hell's it called? It's the olive. Not a fan of the olive, and I don't like biting. There should just be seasoned beef. Period.
Yeah. Plain. Never figured out why the olive. What?
I'm not arguing with it. Look, it's not. I'm just talking about my likes. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I don't need the empanada lobby coming after Magic City.
Well, the olive folks. I mean, we're not talking negatively about the empanadas, but olives in the salad. No, that's what I give them to my mom's got that. So they give you the olives.
We have 1 minute to go, less than a minute till we begin Game 9 in the Superfecta, both now just less than a minute away.
It's funny. The folks are right on top of that. April 8th, National Empanada Day. That's going to be a huge day next
It's my uncle's birthday.
Oddly enough. I was trying to think. I was like, is that a significant date? Nah, it is.
Why April 8th? Because Brian said
I'm sure we're going to have some interesting research coming up on that.
Let's begin Game 9, a spectacular 9 Superfecta match. This game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, Anderluck. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Bueno. There's the serve. We begin Game 9. Anderluck with a missed ball at the 6th line, point 2. Bueno first up on the board in our 9th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Carballo.
Jai-Alai, baby.
Nice backhand by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Carballo. Hard to the inside he goes, where it scores, point 3. That'll bring to the court the green shirt at post 4. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to Ron. Big backhand by Ron. Catch by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Carballo. Outside placement by Carballo. Scores. Well thrown, point 3. Now receiving, the black shirt at post 5. Kubala receives. Backhand by Kubala, catch by Carballo. Carballo goes deep from the left side. Kubala, forehand rebote save. Carballo winds up. Back to the inside, where it scores on the second bounce, point 3. Carballo's on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Ikeda. Ikeda from the left side. Ikeda from the 9 line on the forehand. Carballo, rebote to the outside. Ikeda stops it, but did not hold on to it. Point 3. That's 4 straight points for Carballo. He now serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas, scoop by Carballo. Carom by Carballo. Douglas is there. Carambola, that's going to score point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, we have Ben. Bote left side by Douglas. Catch by Ben at the 10 line. Douglas on the forehand. Picada, big bounce. Ben makes the rebote. Catch by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas with the soft touch. Scores point 7 rather. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Douglas serves, the returning red shirt of post 1. In this matchup, Douglas serves to Anderluck. Rebote left side by Douglas. Scoop, missed, point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. This matchup has Douglas serving to Bueno. Rebote left side to the inside. Bueno makes the catch at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand, thrown hard by Douglas, caught by Bueno. Douglas again. Catch by Bueno. Bueno winds up. To the inside he goes. Douglas hustles to make that rebote. Did not have the distance, point 2. Bueno's on the board with 3 points. He serves in this matchup to Ron, wearing the green of post 4. Rebote left side by Bueno. It's a 2-all. Does not cut out. Return by Ron. Caught on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno goes inside. Scoop by Ron. High on the left side. Catch by Ron. Quite a nice Costado 2-all scores for Ron. Point 4. Beautifully thrown. Black shirt of post 5. Kubala receives. Strong backhand by Kubala. Rebote comes out to the 8 line. Turn from the forehand of Ron. Rebote by Kubala. Ron on the left side. Brings it in. Sends it deep. Point 4. Okay, Ron will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6. Ikeda. Strong forehand throw by Ikeda. Good catch by Ron. Ron from the forehand. Ikeda is going to turn the rebote on the left side. Ron from the 8 line. Hard to the inside. Ikeda, rebote, swing and a miss at the 10 line. Point 4. Ron has 6 points, but remember, 9 points are needed to win a superfecta game. Here's post 3. Carballo. Excellent catch by Ron. Ron hard to the inside. Carballo looks for the rebote at the 10 line. Goes to the floor to make the play. Here's Ron. Hard to the inside. Carballo, another rebote. Point 4. Possible game point for Ron. Trying to stop him, Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Clipped the side wall. Ron's got the rebote. It's going to be a high bounce 2-all. Ben's got his eye on it. Excellent catch. The throw, on the other hand, was anything but excellent. Jesus, Ben. Point end game to the green shirt of post 4. Ron. You're killing me. 4 wins it. 2 comes in 4. 7 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Outside placement of the forehand rebote is stopped by Carballo. Douglas catches that Tejada, flips it back. Point in place to post 7, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish, 4-7-3-2. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Ron. Taking second, post 7, Douglas. Coming in third, post 3, Carballo. Taking the quad, post 2, Bueno. 4-7-3-2 is the official order of finish for Game 9. What was he thinking with that Tejada?
Oh,
God.
People get in Tejada.
See, if he was standing further back, I wouldn't have made the derogatory comment. He needed to be further back. He's not slow. No. He was standing about the 7-8 line, something, or 7 line. That's not a hard. That's not a far run. That's not far to run. Okie dokie. The $2 Quinella 4-7. That's first and second in any order. $14.80. Trifecta 4-7-3. 107 even. That's first, second, and third place finishing. Superfecta 4-7-3-2. $385.40. The late pick 3, 3-1-4, all 3 numbers, returning 438.40.
And Stu, don't know if you know this. Is there a National Highlight Day? Dave?
What?
Is there a National Highlight Day of any sort in the history of your time working in the
In this
sport? Has there
country?
been a day that they celebrate the great sport?
We celebrate the great sport every day we play at Magic City.
That's true. But they don't.
That was shameless.
That's true. But do they? I mean, are they on the level of empanadas? Because empanadas have their own day.
No, Highlight does not have its own day. Everybody just keeps going about Highlight. It's still open? Seriously? It's still open?
Oh,
Yes, it is still open. We played at Magic City. It's on YouTube. Any place you look, type in
billboards.
Highlight, Magic City comes up. Lots of billboards, and people say, still open. Yes, it is still open.
Still going. They got that new one up on 95 and the one outside of Magic City itself. Very festive themed billboard. I like that one.
Oh, Scott's marketing everywhere. Yeah. No, that's why he constantly tells me that a raise is not my future. He says, unfortunately, you're associated with Highlight, and those dollars have to go for marketing. You're just not cutting it. And then I turn around. Who do I see at the door? Security in the black suit.
Unbelievable.
I'm capable of walking myself out. I really am. It's not like I'm going to put up a fuss. So what do you say we do this again at 4 p.m.?
We'll be back.
That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Friday matinee performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again just a little over an hour and a half, hour and 33 minutes to be exact, when we will play 9 more action-packed games at 4 p.m. We do hope you enjoyed today's Highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel on YouTube if you've not done so already. Let us know your thoughts and any questions you may have in the live chat while we're actually playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we do thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again at 4 p.m. for 9 more games. So goodbye till we could see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Thanks for joining us.